Day sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the heart of Texas and the spectacular AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Green Bay Packers and the Dallas Cowboys on Sunday Night Primetime. On the visiting sideline, you see head coach Matt LaFleur. He's got his guys playing well here in September, 3-0 to start the season. On the other side, you've got the Cowboys head coach. His guys come in off what he described as the veteran Brandon McManus, ready to kick this one off. And off we go here on Sunday Night Primetime. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Cowboys come out, and they are led out by Dak Prescott, as they have been for a decade. Wow. It's his 10th season as a Cowboy, three-time Pro Bowler, who is now 32 years old.
You know, some weeks, Mike, it just seems like you just can't do anything wrong. Every play, every throw, it just seems like everything goes your way. And that was certainly the case last week, throwing for over 300 yards, 3 touchdowns. Tell you what, his receivers, they're coming into every game saying, we're going to get a lot of opportunities, and their quarterback can continue to play at that high of a level. There's a lot of production to go around.
A 9-yard pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the Packers' 43.
The first carry for the former Tar Heel, Javonte Williams. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on third.
And he's going to be brought down right on that yellow line with the official signal. He's got enough for the first down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
The break the huddle coming up now for 1st and 10. On the ground, here's the rookie who played in-state at Austin. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
That's another Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Dak will throw it here on 1st down. A short throw caught by Ferguson. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
An 8-yard gain brings up 2nd down.
2nd down, Prescott. The open man is Tolbert. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
That's another Cowboys.
And he'll lose yardage here. The defense standing strong in the red zone. They drop him back at the 10.
2nd and goal.
Task a bit tougher as they face 2nd and goal. To throw is Dak. Here's a screen set up to Williams. And that's going to move him closer, but they're going to need to come up with something here. Here comes 3rd and goal.
A 6-yard gain.
Play action now. Prescott. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
These are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
On 4th down, here's Brandon Aubrey for the Cowboy field goal try. This about as short as you can get. Aubrey's kick is good. And the Cowboys will take a 3-0 lead.
You know, they did a lot of good things on this opening drive, Mike. I know they stalled out once they got down there into the red zone. They're going to need to work on finishing some of these drives as this game moves along. But that's a good 3 points to start this game.
And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. So the Packers come out, and they are led by Jordan Love, who followed Aaron Rodgers after playing apprentice for a couple of seasons. And now for Love, it is his 3rd season as the Green Bay starter.
You know, Mike, it's kind of become cliche. You know, these guys come onto the field and we say, hey, you got to defend every blade of grass. They can make every throw, but that's exactly the case anytime this guy's lined up behind center. And the amount of stress that it puts on your pass defense, on your secondary to know, I got to defend sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone, no matter where that ball is snapped. That's a tall task, and they're going to have to mix up coverages and be really sound on the back end, or this guy can really kill you.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. It's a gain of 10 yards. Good for a Green Bay first down.
First down, Green Bay.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
Here's first and 10.
A gain of 13 yards. First down.
Love firing to Golden. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
5-yard gain brings up second down at the 43-yard line.
They'll run out of the gun with Jacobs. And they'll take this to about the 38-yard line. DeMarvion Overshown there on the tackle. Here's third down and a few inches. They'll run the sneak. Trying to fight any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's fourth down. Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line. Off the play fake. Here's Love. East side, he finds Kraft. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 4 brings up second down at the Cowboys' 33-yard line.
A run up the middle with Jacobs. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
That one, doinks off the left upright, no friendly bounce. It's no good. And this is going to remain a 3-point game.
You could see the body language of the kicker, Mike. Once it left his foot, he was kind of leaning. He was trying to bring that one back towards the middle. But that's the sound you dread as a kicker. It reverberates around the stadium, off the upright, no good.
They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Ball on the 40 now. Here's second and 9.
At the 40-yard line.
Prescott now. Short throw brought in by Schoonmaker. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up
Third and short. Prescott. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag comes in. That might make this a first down. Prescott. Pass caught by Tolbert. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 4 brings up second down At the 45.
On second down, it's down. He's down, and it's CeeDee Lamb. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Now going to get a stoppage, injured player. Oh, it's CeeDee Lamb who is shaken up. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. They'll go with Williams. He'll carry this one inside the 20, into the red zone. Give him 8 on that carry. Now it's second and 1. They'll go again with Williams. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. Here's 3rd and 2. From the shotgun, it's down. The pressure gets there, and he goes down. A sack that should be the final play of this first quarter. That's big Christian Wilkins. He's in to drop him for a sack, and that will bring up 4th down. So we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Cowboys with the early edge. We're back to Arlington in a moment. On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. Officially, this will be a 43-yarder. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Cowboys, on the strength of 2 field goals, take a 6-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Packers offense about ready to get going on their second possession. They're still in search for their first points in this one. They're only trailing 6-0. And this drive will begin with the first down. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Now Love makes slant into the hands of Golden. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down. From the gun, here comes Jacobs. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain. Throwing on 2nd down, Love. This one going to be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
From the gun, on 3rd down, it's Love. He's going to go deep, looking for Reed. That long one's going to bring them 1st and goal. He is brought down at the 5-yard line. It is a big-time play for the Packers. That gains an even 60 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap. This is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out at the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
It's back at the 8 now for 2nd and goal. From the gun, it's Love. He'll just chuck this one to the sideline. Receiver in the area, so no grounding, but it's 3rd down. Love. And that is incomplete. Tucker Kraft was the intended receiver there. And now it's 4th and goal.
It's now 4th and goal.
He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the Packers are on the board. They cut the lead to 6-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. The Cowboys offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. That's into the hands of Jaden Blue. He'll get it up 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
On the play fake, Dak. That is caught downfield by Pickens. A pickup there of 25 yards. 1st down, Cowboys.
Good for a Cowboys 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Williams gets it on the draw. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. From the 33, here's 2nd down and 5. Play fake, Prescott. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Cowboys 1st down.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
These negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning 1st and 2nd down, because if not, you find yourself the entire game in 3rd and pass, and that's what every single defense in the league is trying to do.
That's caught by Tolbert, right side. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
3rd down and 2.
Prescott on 3rd and 2. And that is incomplete.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
3-yard attempt.
3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Cowboys will extend their lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Out comes the Green Bay offense now as they get set to take over again. They've been forced to settle for field goal attempts on the first couple of drives. A miss, followed by a make. They'll need to pick the pace up here a little bit as they get started on 1st and 10. And it'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a 1st down. On 1st and 10, here's Love. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
To throw is Love. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete. He was trying to connect with Matthew Golden that time. And it's going to be 3rd down. Here's Love. Open is Kraft. He's got it. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
38 yards on the
It
play.
is a big-time
First
play
down,
for the
Packers.
Packers. 38 yards. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
The tackle by DeMarvion overshown.
2nd down, 8 yards to go.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 15-yard line.
Here's Love to throw. This one is caught by Reed. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And he's got the 1st down. A great job looking at engaging where the marker is and getting there to set up 1st and goal. Here's a run. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up 2nd and goal.
brings up 2nd and goal.
Lloyd, and he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play. And now it is 3rd and goal.
Their ground game ends up failing at the exact moment, Mike, where they're needed the most. 1 yard to the goal line, that's prime opportunity. Finish the drive, take the lead, but instead, they go backwards.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Jordan Love, touchdown, Green Bay. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs could be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
Cowboys 9.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one fielded at the 15. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Travel start on the ground. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
27.
Here's a 2nd and 12. A shotgun snap for Prescott. To the outside. Catch made by Pickett. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7?
Brings up 3rd and 7.
To throw is Prescott. This one deep downfield for Mingo. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
So I don't hate this call, Mike. You think it's 3rd and short, everyone's at or near the line of scrimmage. There's a lot of green grass downfield in the passing game. Traditionally, though, I'm a little more comfortable with this call when you've made the decision that even if it falls incomplete, you're going for it on 4th down. So I don't love 3rd and short bomb punt. I do love 3rd and short. Okay, you fail. I'm going to go for it on 4th down.
He cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. The Packers offense ready to see what they can do. Their lead is just a point. They begin it on this drive with 1st and 10. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle gets him down behind the line. line.
Brings up second down.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
Finding space at the 40. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. Now Love completes this one. That's Christian Watson. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. Open man is Reed. He's got it. And they'll take this down inside the 35. That's catch number 5 tonight. And it's good for a first down.
First down, Packers.
Love to throw it on first down. Quick throw, taken in. That's a timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their second. They'll stop the clock. 24 seconds to go until halftime.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way. Every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down. Packers going to use their final timeout now, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. They'll have to go the full 10 yards. It's first and goal. Here's Love. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. So it is a one-point game here at the half as we check in with Scott Hansen for our halftime report. Scott, our trip around the NFL. This will be returned from the 6. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Jordan Love, the rest of the Packer offense, ready for their next possession. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now they're trying to keep it going. They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10. At the 25-yard line.
Once again, it's Jacobs.
So the key to these off-tackle style run plays, Mike, is you can't allow penetration. You cannot allow the defenders to get in your backfield, because when they do, the play really has no chance and you end up going backwards.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down.
17 yards. And a Packer first down.
They'll come up here, first and 10. Jacobs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
On second down, Love. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Third and 5.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's third down.
Back to throw is Love. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. A pickup of 15 in the air. First down, Packers.
First down, Green Bay.
They'll go play action with Love. Looking downfield. That's Musgrave, the tight end. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15.
First down, Packers.
First time they've looked his way all game long. But he comes through with the grab and a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. All they're trying to do is just clear some space for the tight end and then let him go to work in the middle of the field. Now they're set up nicely inside the red zone.
And he'll be stopped at the line of scrimmage with a flag down. Let's check on the call. You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far.
Still first down.
And it draws the flag. From the gun, it's Love. And he overshoots everyone. It's through the back of the end zone. And incomplete.
Incomplete. Brings up second down and 15 yards to
A
go.
second down throw for Love. Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs. That one way too slow in developing. They rally to the ball, they get the man, and it's no gain.
Yard on the play. And it's
Yeah, so you can see the screenplay. The timing was just out of whack from the jump. So the key is, Mike, the running back has to stay in phase with his offensive line. If one of them gets out too fast or too slow, the back and the blocking don't marry up, and you see that's why he's taken down behind the line of scrimmage. A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
McManus's kick is good. And the Packers will extend their third quarter lead.
Cowboys
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
The Cowboys offense ready for their first possession of this second half. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And he'll find some way to turn this into positive yardage, struggling forward for a pickup of about 2. Second down and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Throwing is Prescott. Here's a screen set up to Williams. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
That's just bad timing by the offensive line. They've got to get their linemen out in front of him, so either the linemen need to go faster or the back just needs to be more patient. But either way, they're just not in sync on that screen pass.
That's complete left side to Pickens. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short.
This exact situation here, Mike, tends to get a lot of conversation around the league. I think I'm going for it. I think here around midfield, you got to maintain possession, see if you can end this drive with some points. I think you got to stay aggressive, keep your offense on the field.
The Packers offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he'll work this out to the 23. And it's Murray, the linebacker, there on the stop. They face second down and 7.
Brings up second and 7.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
to get the throw away and completes it.
Complete to
15 yards through the air. Good for a Green Bay first down.
And a Packer first down.
Here's Love. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. He has been busy. 9 receptions on the game in that one. A first down. They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Jacobs. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
It's a loss of 2.
Sometimes you run all those big bodies out there, you kind of tip your hand. I always love going big jumbo personnel for a play action. In this case, they keep the ball on the ground. The defense knew it was coming, and they suffer a loss.
3rd and long. To throw is Love. And that is incomplete.
There was no hesitation from the quarterback. From the jump, he knew where he wanted to go with that ball, but still leads to an incompletion. They're just still not quite on the same page.
This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. The Cowboys offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. This will begin at their own 13-yard line, so work to do starting with this 1st and 10. From the 20, here's 2nd down and 3.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd down at the 20-yard line.
A pitch comes to Williams. And that'll give him the first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
A gain of 3 yards. That's good for a Cowboy.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
The coverage by Evan Williams.
Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. That's made by Pickens. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 1.
It's 3rd and 1, and here's Prescott. He's got his tight end. That's Ferguson. Give him 14 on that one. That's good for a Dallas first down.
And the Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Trying the left side. Here goes Williams. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 47.
It's another run here for Williams. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they have to do a better job because there's nowhere to run, there's no holes for the back to find, and all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
First and 10. On the play fake. Dak. This one is complete. It's Pickens. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
They've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now. And partially, it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
Big play coming up. This is third down. Shotgun snap for Prescott. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he will get into the end zone. Jake Ferguson. Touchdown, Cowboys. That his first touchdown this year. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Makes the score Cowboys 16, Packers 13.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, trying to kick it back the other way. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Jordan Love, the rest of the Packer offense, ready for their next possession. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Brings up second down.
Throwing on second down, Love. That's caught by Golden, right side. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
And it's third down.
Love to throw. To the left side and taken in by Goldie. On comes the Packers punting team. They forced to punt, trailing here in the fourth quarter. Fair catch called and taken right at the 30-yard line. So now here are the Cowboys. Their offense ready to make their way back onto the field. They'll do so with 1st and 10. To throw is Prescott. He gets it to Jonathan Mingo. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Brings up second down at the 35-yard line.
Here's the give up the middle with Williams. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
Loss of 1.
Third down and 3. Prescott now. Now a screen set up for Blue. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
Good for a Cowboys first down.
He'll try the right side with Williams. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
On second down, it's down. That's caught by Tolbert, right side. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
Makes it third.
On play action, here's down. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Micah Parsons. He's in there to drop him. And it leads to fourth down.
As this clock continues to tick, we're getting dangerously close here to do-or-die territory. But after that third down sack, real good chance of getting off the field. No points allowed. Let's see if their offense now can do their job, because defense certainly did theirs.
And a pretty good punt there. Fair catch taken right around the 11-yard line. The Packers offense ready to take over once more. This will start from the 12, trying to put a drive together here. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it to the right here with Jacobs. And he's going to have this one up near the 28. 16 yards on the game, and a quick first down.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Packers.
They'll run out of the gun with Jacobs. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
He's brought down at the
Good
42
run
yard
after a good run. This one for 14 yards and another first down. A couple of first downs to start this drive. They're 1st and 10 up at the 42. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. This one intercepted. Picked off by Deron Black. And the Cowboys will have great field position right around midfield.
And on a possession where the offense really had their way on the ground, they got to kind of go back to the drawing board and say, is it worth putting the ball in the air? Yes, we want to generate points. We want to push the ball downfield, but none of that matters if you're going to keep turning the ball over.
The Cowboys offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll begin just shy of midfield with a 1st and 10. Pistol now for Prescott. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Cowboys first down.
Prescott on first down. Right here down the field will fall incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Prescott. That's complete to Blue. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 7.
Dak gonna run with it himself. This will not do the trick. They've stopped it behind the line. 4th down coming up.
That's a great job defensively. You could tell they sold out to stop the run here on 3rd down. And even if he hands this ball off, Mike, I don't think that play was going anywhere.
So, pressure kick coming now for Brandon Aubrey. This to stretch the lead to more than a field goal. And he has missed this one. No good. And this lead will stay right where it is.
They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
The Packers offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They'll begin with terrific starting field position. It gets going with 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Love. There's that man again. Another catch. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 6.
2nd and 6.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down. Back to throw is Love. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Jaden Reed. Touchdown, Packers.
And this special connection between this quarterback and his receivers, it was on full display right there. Great job getting behind the defense. And then what can you say about that ball? I mean, you can't put that ball in a better spot. And if timing and accuracy like that leads to 6.
Extra point by McManus, up and good. And the Packers have taken a 4-point advantage. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. They play it short, take it at the 15-yard line. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Cowboys offense ready to get back at it. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Williams. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
At the 31-yard line.
Here's Prescott. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 5.
On third down, Prescott. Pass completed right side to Ferguson. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up fourth down. Two minutes remain in the fourth quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off. After this, it's only a yard, but a big yard. 4th and 1. They'll drop to throw. He'll try to run for it. And he's going to have a Cowboys first down. He'll wind up getting close to 10 yards on 4th and 1.
That's good for a Cowboys. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's Dak. It's caught. Mingo with the grab. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. They'll come up now for second down.
At the 41-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. That's brought in right side by Pickett. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
For a Cowboys.
Now Prescott. Got his man at the 6. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10.
That's another Cowboys.
They'll run. It's Williams. And he'll punch forward to the 2. Setting up second and goal. Now, second and goal.
Brings up second and goal. At the 2-yard line.
To throw is Dak. A look to the end zone, and it's broken up. Incomplete. There was no space, no separation that time. That's going to bring it to third and goal. Now this is going to be a design run. They'll let him keep it, and he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it's 4th and goal.
Wow, so they decide to challenge them on the ground on 3rd and goal, Mike, and this defense answered. I think the takeaway is pretty clear. Next time you found yourself down in this situation, you got to throw the ball.
And he's going to go down. The pressure too much. And that should wrap this one up as they have to give it up on downs.
What a stand there. 4th and goal, game on the line. It looks like this offense is putting together a game-winning drive, and the defense comes out with the stop of the day.
Out comes the Green Bay offense now as they get set to take over again. Still 2 timeouts remaining for the defense, but do the math. Even if they choose to use them, 3 kneel downs should be enough to get out of here with a victory. On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And they're going to get him down right at the 25. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their second as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. Only 1 timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. So, it's a win here for the visiting Packers. They finish off the first month of the season perfect as the victory runs their mark to 4-0. So, that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say good night from Arlington.